let me show you a new mechanic I have just learned with witches. So there's a witch in here. It's right behind the corner. We want it to target us, and then let's break these blocks. And if we get just the right distance away, we can actually force the witch to drink a speed potion. Yes, thank you, kitty. Push the, yeah, see, the cat pushed the witch back and it drank a speed potion. So that's a pretty interesting mechanic that I think we could use for a farm. Now imagine this. There's a bunch of ice. We're just the right distance away. The witch drinks a speed potion, tries to get us, runs off the edge, and basically clears it itself off the platform for us. Because normally the challenge with a witch farm is you have to get the witches off of the platform so more can spawn. But in our case, we would actually be able to do that in kind of a ridiculous way. Pretty easily. I tamed the cat because it was so helpful. But yeah, we're going to be trying to get redstone out of this. That's like the main thing you would use for a witch farm anyway. But yeah, this should be pretty cheap to set up. At first I just wanted to do it because it was, it sounded like a funny idea. But actually, I think it's going to be pretty cheap too. So that's, of course, a bonus. The witch hut has this like 7 by 7 by 9 area around it where witches can spawn. And it's it's pretty easy to figure out where that area is, even though it's invisible. It's just one block in front. So like this is the porch area, and sometimes this part sticks out. There might be like two spruce planks here. And then the hut also has a spawning area that extends 2 blocks above the roof. So if we put one spawning platform here, then there's one airspace where the witches can find a place to spawn. Witch huts are exclusive, so yeah, that's kind of cool. It means that we're not going to get any zombies or creepers. That's why you always see people making like witch farms. And so from the first spawning layer that goes on top of the roof, it's pretty easy to figure out the other layers because you just put 2 air spaces in between so that the witches can still spawn. So there's one main challenge with this farm, and that's the distance between how far away we have to be if we want them to spawn and how far away we have to be if we want them to drink the swiftness potion. This ice represents where we would need to stand to aggro a witch, get it to drink the swiftness potion, and then run off the edge. That wood block over there represents where we need to stand if we want them to spawn. As you can see, there's a big giant stone gap here. Like, if we stand on the ice here, they'll aggro, but they won't spawn. If we stand on the wood, they'll spawn, but they won't aggro. So you can kind of see the problem. So my first idea to work against this is to have a minecart rail. So the idea would be that we would have a minecart rail that goes on one side, the distance for spawning, and then on the other side, distance for aggroing. So that way on 2 sides, we would have the ability to spawn, the witches, and then we would be able to aggro them in between that. So like, just kind of a rail that just goes in a big square around it. And it costs redstone. So the reasoning for doing it this way is pretty simple. Basically, we only have this little 5 block range where we can aggro them. So if we make sure that we use the short side of this farm, if you remember, it's 7 by 9. So from there to there is 9 blocks. So that's the long side. And then this is the short side. So if we are 11 blocks away, that means we'll be able to aggro witches that are here, 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 and here. So visually you can see there's a couple blocks that we won't be able to aggro them, but if they wander over here, then we'll aggro them and that should be fine. And we're going to build one that is on the other side here, because it's a giant square. So we'll be able to aggro most of the radius. Obviously if we did it the long side, it wouldn't work very well. And then The reason for having this be the long side is that anywhere further than 24 blocks, we will be able to spawn witches. So when we're over here, we can spawn witches at the 25th block, which is right here, but then also anywhere past that. So all the way up to here. So when we are on this long track, we're going to be able to spawn them the entire distance. And then when we're on the short track over here, we're going to be able to aggro nearly like all of them. So like 80% of them. And then we'll get the other half when we go around. All right, so let's give this a whirl. The distances are all correct. Oh, wait, let's go this way. I can see a skeleton over there anyway. I blocked it all off, so witches should be able to spawn. Uh-oh. Can skeletons hit me out of a... Oh, they can! That's what I wanted to know. Oh, dear. They're all fighting amongst themselves. Come here. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's all blocked off, and it's dark enough for the witches to spawn there. So I'll just run around this a little bit and see if it's even possible for them to spawn. It should be in theory, but, you know, we want confirmation. Oh. Oh, I think I heard a witch. Hang on, hang on. Oh, well, there the minecart goes. I think I heard one. Yeah. Okay, we're getting spawns. We're getting a lot of spawns. Dude, I haven't even lit anything up. Wait. Wait. Why is this so good? I was expecting this to be a derpy farm. You're not supposed to be spawning that much. Oh, there's 4! Are you kidding? I could actually die. I should probably be careful. Okay, did they spawn up here? Because that is one thing. The multiple layers, we might have to like have 3 layers of minecart tracks so that all of the layers have the ability to be spawned. Let's check down below. Oh, okay, if they spawn down below, they can spawn up above. Also, I'm almost dead. If they hit me with a splash potion of harming, it's all over. It's fine. It's fine. Look, see? I'm respawned here. The cool thing is that every time they hit me with a poison potion and I run away, I can see them getting swiftness. Oh yeah, they were just drinking swiftness before I hit them. As soon as I hit them, they change their mind on what they're gonna do. But in the normal course of the farm, we're just gonna be like circling around this minecart track, and yeah. Uh-oh. They killed the cat! How did it drown? Those monsters. And because it is command block survival, we can put this little stop sound command, and if we stick a lever on here, flick it on, now when we ride in the minecart, it should actually be totally silent. Ha 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 ha. And look, music is still, or sounds are all still up to normal. And if anything makes a different sound, like if the skeleton shoots at us, it will still, like the game's not muted right now, even though it sounds like it. Well, it's almost day and no witches have spawned. That could be because while I was finishing up the preparations for the farm, a bunch of stuff spawned elsewhere. So we might get better spawn rates in the day. Actually, oh, never mind. Oh, you saw that? You saw that? Yeah, that's what I was saying. We might get better spawn rates in the day. Oh, it's drinking the speed potion. Coming towards us. Okay, that's what I wasn't sure about. So we're going to need to put some trap doors on the side to trick the witch into thinking it's a block so that the witch runs off. But yeah, that's working exactly like it's supposed to. Oh wait, it just fell off anyway. So it might be a little bit easier if we put the trapdoors there, but it's actually still possible even without them. So I'm stopping back at my house to pick up some of the blocks that we need to set up the killing chamber for the witches. And we really could use some scaffolding. I haven't had any bamboo until a few episodes ago. Wow. So much junk. I don't need sugar. Gotta make sure and replant them as well. Gonna need some more. Probably spam it a little bit. But yeah, we only recently got bamboo because my world is so old. I had to go a ways away. Yeah, so now we can make scaffolding. Aha! Finally! That's the first scaffolding that I've made in this world. We can actually have a proper way to go up and down now, rather than like questionable staircases everywhere. Oh, actually, does this... Can you place this in water? Uh-oh. What happens if you break the block underneath? Oh, okay, so it just all breaks. I did figure out, though, you can... Oh, yeah, you have to shift. Cool. Scaffolding! We're on the long side, so hopefully once we get to the short side, it's going to see us. There's the witch. Oh, another one spawned. Oh, that could be a problem. The ones on the top don't really look like they're targeting us. Oh, one of the witches just fell off all on its own. That's definitely not as speedy as we're hoping for. So we might have to move this minecart track in just a little bit, just to make sure that it can actually still aggro witches that are on the top and the bottom layer. I'm not quite sure, but I think the glass might be blocking their initial targeting. If that's the case, we're going to have to go without glass. Initially, I wanted glass so that they would like run into something and then fall off down into this pit where we, I don't know, have them fall in magma blocks or something, but I think the glass is obscuring their view a little bit. Ow. Redstone! Oh, there's a witch. I was drinking the speed potion. Does it lose track of us? Or did it fall off the edge? I can't tell. Oh, it lost track of us. Oh, wait, it's standing on the very edge of the trapdoor. The speed potion isn't quite flinging it off the edge like I was hoping. Oh, there we go. There's the witch on top. I want to see if removing the glass blocks allows it to see us, or if we need to move the minecart track a little bit in. Oh, okay, it was totally the glass. Okay, that's kind of a bummer. But we could, like, put trapdoors or something so that we can see through without them, like, being able to chuck potions at us too easily. So the second to last thing we're going to do here is clear out a little bit of space below the witch farm. And I'm going to make a simple killing machine. Machine is too strong a word for it. Basically, it's just going to be like magma blocks. Probably a hopper in the center, somewhere in there. And water. Just like flowing this way. So for the water, we're just going to have a simple configuration like this. There's a 2x2 space in the corner. And then these are all, these are all water source blocks. And we'll just do something like that. And there we go. Everything gets pushed right to the middle, which we'll put the hopper on. Hopper in the center. And then a chest below. Cool. Oh yeah, I hear it down there. We need to break these torches, actually. Wait, does fire resist work on magma blocks? Well, that's why that wasn't going to be my final solution. Alright, we got a witch. Oh no, it already fell off. It just wandered off. Oh. A pillager raid? Are you kidding me? Well, I guess I gotta deal with these guys so I can get the witch to spawn. Wham! Eventually, the plan will definitely be to remove all of this ground spawning space. I think the easiest thing would be to just leave it like 1 deep of water. So, you know, if we just did something like this eventually, that way slimes don't spawn. Because if you put torches, slimes will still spawn. And obviously that's no good. Okay, we have a witch in the farm, and I've added one more command block. That's the last thing I wanted to do. It's going to heighten the effect of this farm just a little bit. Let me find the minecart. Ah, there we go. We got a witch. Target, target. Oh, it's targeting. Wait for it. Oh, it's gone already. Oh, just wait for one of them to run. Okay, I want to show you this effect. So we're not in the minecart. So we should be close enough. And look at how fast it goes. If we aggro this other one, watch how fast it closes the distance. Sip and slide. That's what we got here. Yep, they go down into the little kill chamber, which doesn't technically work on witches, but we'll fix that later in a different episode probably. But yeah, the whole proof of concept is working, so that's really awesome. Whee! Oh, there's more witches down here. I only saw 2 of them. I should probably hold shift. Hey, there we go. Did we get any redstone? Hey, we got 2 redstone. Man, we got a ton of glass bottles. I guess that's something. Yeah, we'll have to improve the efficiency in the future. It's clearly there's probably mobs spawning, you know, down in the caves, and I'm sure that we need to make a bigger umbrella probably for it. But the proof of concept works. We get them to drink the speed potion. That command block that I added, it actually gives them extra speed, and so they just zoom, like slip right off the ice. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna have to call it here because you know, the holiday's coming. I'm running out of time, and yeah, I hope you have a good Thanksgiving. But that's gonna be it for me. So catch you next time. Later.